create an emote is to, I mean, you need like Illustrator or Photoshop because you need to like design it. But anyone can create an emote and then send it to me. I'll be forever grateful. But it's not. Wait, Supreme Monk. I've played before. He crushed me the other day. I have to take this slightly seriously. Did I white both games? Why was I white both games? Oh, I was black. I'm scared now because I don't know what to play. I'm trying to remember the game from the other day. But if I went back and checked, that would be probably unethical. I'm gonna play a line which I'm pretty sure I didn't play the other day, just to get something fresh. Can I play a Sveshnikov and trash talk it? No, because he played Bishop b5. When will be the next chance to play me on stream? Sometime in the future. Sorry for the vague answer. Probably sometime this week. I've been a bit sporadic, spontaneous, but if you follow me and you have notifications turned on, you can get a push notification when I go live. And I do want to put together a schedule. I can't commit. Ooh, let's play knight d4. I met Kyle, but he did not film that video. I met Kyle in Adelaide. It was Adelaide. Played some Blitz with him. I played him in a Blitz tournament. Okay, let's do a6. We're going into some sort of theoretical line. Bishop d3 or bishop e2 are playable here. I remember someone once played this against me and that was nice. I could just win a piece. For 97. Can anyone show me a website for making emotes? I'm sure it's possible to make website or emotes through some sort of like web service, but the professional way to do it is through Photoshop. Which I was gonna do, but I'm playing a good player, so I'm gonna hold off for now. Thanks for the 1 bit. Out of nowhere. Yeah, Photoshop is probably the best option. Play b5. Or do I play knight c6 first? I'll play knight c6 first. It just gives me an additional option. If he decides to take on d4, I can then choose if I want to capture with knight or pawn. b5 will come very soon, bishop e7, and then I just want to get some ideal setup. I can do IRL stream for making emotes. But IRL stream is just like a webcam, like with the phone, right? Because if I'm making emotes, I want to be able to share the screen with Photoshop. Okay, let's try and stay focused. Staying focused is difficult. Another reason why I don't play too much classical chess. It's hard to stay focused when, especially when playing online. Over the board, it's different, but playing online, especially with this chat. b5. I don't know. It's probably not a critical moment. I mean, b5 or bishop e7. I'm gonna play bishop e7. Because I'm not sure if b5 could run into a4, some positional idea, where then I would be provoked to overextend. Just don't want to deal with that. IRL is when you use Twitch without playing a game. Ah, interesting. Okay, now I have a choice to make. So if I take with pawn, so I'm going to calculate this, and it might be bad, and then I can hopefully eliminate it, but if I take with pawn here, pawn's attacked, I would play queen b6. He goes for some f4 plan. I mean, f4 is coming pretty soon, regardless. I know e5 is the main idea for him. The thing, when I take with knight, like e5 could already happen. It's an interesting line. Take here and then d5. He takes on d4. Take. Wait. So take knight e2, d5. Just trying to challenge the awkwardness of his setup. Then he takes on d4. I take on d4. Bishop take d4. Pawn take d5. Bishop take g7. Rook g8. And black is winning a piece. So that's comforting. So take, knight e2, d5. If he plays e5, I take. Hitting the bishop. And if he takes here, I take the bishop. So here, take. He's probably watching all of this too. Recognizing the flaws in my calculation. Take. Takes with bishop, that's no good. I like this line. I like d5. See what happens. Not sure if that was a full calculation. If it was a full calculation, I would know what he was going to play here. I would have some idea. But I actually don't know what he's going to play here. Because I think if he takes on d4, it just loses a piece. And taking on d5 just looks pleasant for me. Maybe that's the best option for him, though. But then I'm happy. Like if he takes and I take, I fix my structure. I'm ready to play e5. His bishop will die or just be depressed. Aniket is leaving. Goodbye. Study chess lines. Gonna hit 2700 and then crush me. Good luck with that. f4. Move that I wasn't expecting. I basically just compartmentalized all these like other random moves in this d take e4 line where I just defend my d pawn. Which should be okay. Take, bishop f6. Because now he is threatening e5, which is a strong positional threat. What else to do? I have to take. Defend the pawn. Imbalanced position. King and Queen 2018. It's top 200. Good job. This is a very key game. If I lose this game, I'll be crushed emotionally and mentally. But if I win this game, the stream will go on. But I can't think about winning or losing. I have to think about the position. A lot of the focus is going to be on this d pawn. So if I can basically stabilize the pawn, it's a nuisance for him in position. But he already has 2 attackers. He can remove this knight at any time. I'm guessing he's considering some ideas like this. There might be d3 ideas at some point, so he might want to play d3 himself. Probably stop talking though. Yeah, let's stop talking. What about c3 now? c3 is a move. But c3 probably reduces the tension. So maybe if he plays c3, I just ignore it and I castle. That would be interesting. Like a positional pawn sacrifice. c3, d3 is also interesting. I just don't think he'll play c3 because he won't want to deal with all these like weird lines. But we'll see. Bishop a3, I didn't see that coming. Forgot about this diagonal. I can't castle. I could play bishop e7. What else to do? Queen a5 is a move. Wait a minute, d3. d3 is a tactic. I attack this and this. So maybe he's just sacking the exchange. That's actually really interesting. Like, that may have been intentional by him. If I play d3, he takes. I take, he takes, and he might have some compensation. Or a lot of compensation. I don't know. Kind of want to go for that though, because it is material. And then I play like f6 in the end, or queen f6 in the end. Oh, he has knight c3, saving everything. Well, that's still interesting. Okay, I'm gonna go for d3. He takes so quickly. I'll take there. Wait, is it worth giving away such a great bishop? Because there's a few other moves I can consider playing first, like queen a5 or queen b6 check. Even knight d4. Right, so if I take on a1, queen take a1, I can't play queen f6 because bishop b2. I have to play f6. Ideas of king f7, rook e8. Do that. I want an artificial castle. Seems slow, but it's all about consolidating, minimizing counterplay. Yeah, queen f6 would have been a bad idea in whatever line. f6, I blunt the queen. Get a square for my king. Castle. Could also consider like passing queenside. Bishop d7, queen b6. I can't draw arrows, but you guys got the point. And queen's opponent left the game. Should never be nervous. If you feel nervous, just don't be nervous. It's important life advice. So yeah, this type of position, it's usually it's up to the player who's down material to prove something. Queen c3 is interesting. I wanted to play queen a5, but that hangs a queen due to bishop c6. I'll play king f7 here. Because why not? Someday I'll play bishop d7, maybe rook c8. But I want to focus on king safety. I guess it's a question, can I play rook e8 next? And allow bishop take h7. Then g6. It could get kind of weird. Plays queen c4. Speaking of weird, what does this move? He wants to play f5. Do something to my king. What to do? Queen b6. Queen a5 is a candidate move. Really, I just want to trade queens. Actually, queen a5 keeps some initiative. Because then I attack this and I attack this. Anytime he plays an f5, I can either ignore it or I can play knight e5. Let's do it. I also open up the square for the rook. Be useful. 6 bits for new emotes. Okay. Elastic Hold really wants the emotes for just becoming a sub yesterday. Let's see what I can do. If I was playing a lower rated player, I would work on making emotes this game. But for now, I have to focus. Okay, so rook d8. Maybe playable. So the question is, can I just take on d2? Problem is, like, my pieces are not activated yet. But taking on d2 has a really interesting threat, which I don't want to say because he might be watching. Okay, I'm gonna take on d2. It hits the knight. Also hits the pawn. I guess I gave away my threats. Too late. Elastic Hold with 10 bits. Don't have to make new emotes. More emotes, more subs, you will get 10 bits. Oh, he's saying if I make more emotes, I'll get more subs. Maybe that's true. But the emotes have to be good enough for people to sub. So we'll see. Elastic Hold, I thought you had to go. You said bye like an hour ago. Maybe you came back. Or maybe I was hallucinating, I don't know. He has knight a1. What is this comment? Knight a1. Oh, he has knight c1. That's true. I think I would be pretty pleased if he plays knight c1. Unwanted note. Okay, he plays knight d4. So, I've been holding off on saying this hidden threat, but maybe now I can disclose that I wanted to play b5 and take advantage of the fact that his queen doesn't have too many squares. b5 is a bit complicated though. And I apologize to the viewers, but I have to calculate in silence because this is not the type of situation I want to be giving away my thoughts. I will say, I'll talk, I'll just say, okay, I go there, goes there, there. And then it's a weird situation. So I'm up the exchange. Ooh, okay, I see an idea. Obviously, the first move I'm calculating is b5. So if viewers want to calculate, I would encourage you to calculate and then compare your calculations with my calculations. There's a pretty critical line after b5. There's so many twists and turns to this variation. Frustrating. This queen e3 is also a move, which I kind of forgot about. Don't know if it does much. Wait a minute, okay. I have another idea. Probably doesn't work. Chess is difficult. Like, fully involve yourself and still have no idea what's going on. I don't think b5 works. Just sad if that's the truth. But sometimes the truth hurts. Yeah, life is not fair. So disappointing. Up a full rook in that position too. I see a draw though. I don't want to draw. I have another idea. I'm gonna play b5 because I see there's a problem with the lion, but there's also a bailout. I think. Maybe it's the best move. I don't know. Let's see what happens. It's a weird position because I'm attacking the queen. I completely missed that move. I spent all my time calculating knight take b5. Guess that's playable. I did not see knight f3. What if I just move my queen somewhere safe? Like queen b2? No, queen b2 looks decent. Queen b2. I think I can breathe easier now. Because this queen has to retreat. Unless he can somehow have some ninja move like bishop d4, but that can't work. Okay, so queen b2. We'll play queen c1. We trade. Then I play bishop b7. I'm just trying to keep my advantage and consolidate. I play this, but then I can take because knight to e2 in the end. Okay. It's a stressful game. I can go back and look over this game because the knight take b5 lines were interesting. I didn't have like a definite conclusion. My name is Joey. My opponent just left rather than surrender. Usually you can claim victory. If your opponent leaves in like a losing position, Lichess should detect that. But I guess there might be a flaw, or it just doesn't detect it. Okay, so now his queen has to move. Unless he's actually calculating bishop d4. But please don't. Okay, we'll see what happens. If I'm counting correctly, I'm just up the exchange in this position. It's actually a good thing. Wait, no, I'm up a rook in this position. No, I'm up the exchange. What am I talking about? I'm realizing bishop d4 is a candidate move. I don't want to say anything beyond that because I do have a feeling he's watching. There's probably a way to see if he's watching, right? But I forget his Twitch name. You watching? Cream something. But I can see everyone who's watching. I just don't know what his username was. That's too bad. Because then I would be more free to discuss my thoughts. Braden Laughlin in the chat with the Braden emote. That's a kind of scary emote. Braden C. Interesting. Phenom Monkey is not Supreme Monk. He's just a monkey. Yeah, there's a difference between a monk and a monkey, I think. Okay. We'll get to emotes later. He's considering two moves here. He's considering bishop d4 and queen c1. Now I can sit back, relax. Korean knife is here. Just trying to keep up with everyone who's been watching. Extra Kuhar. Elastic hold. Elastic hold. Spamming. Wait, elastic hold. Please don't spam. Spamming bits are sometimes okay. Oh, his younger brother. Okay. Because with great mod comes great responsibility. Okay. Oh, Nightbot is such a Nightbot doing work. I don't know if that was intended. I'm sorry, E-mans, if Nightbot, I don't even know what Nightbot blocked. Only been here for 2 hours. It feels like at least 5 hours. Am I still in 20th place? Or I was in 20th place for this game. I'm probably not going to stream the whole tournament. I want to go for a run today. It was raining earlier, but now it's stopped. I never clicked on this image. Oh, Anand. Very nice. When was he happy like that? Okay, I'll go, because he's thinking here, I'll go and show this, when Fabiano was literally the happiest in his life. It was Ultimate Moves. The photo is actually a better picture. Was it this one or this one? I think it was this one. Yeah, but this is a great series of photos. Fabiano never has been happier. I should have made this one an emote too. Have a bunch of like Fabiano laughing emotes. Anyway, still thinking. I mean, I basically know what I'm gonna do against whatever move that he plays. Wait, who made that? Did Alex Villager, did you make this Anand emote? I just assumed it came from somewhere else. Oh my gosh, I did not consider knight d5. Is that just winning? on the spot? That's terrifying. Well, if he took so long to play, I can't be winning on the spot. So it might be. At the very worst, I have king g8. His queen is still attacked. It's winning for him. It's beautiful. All credits to him. I don't think I can take the knight. F-file opening. Just too dangerous. There's no way I can take the knights. So what am I considering? If I can't take the knight, king e8 doesn't make any sense. I have to play king g8 and hope it doesn't lose. This is scary. Because I'm playing this move not knowing what he's going to play next. Oh my gosh. Are you serious? If this works, this guy's a genius, and we're going to end the stream and just bow down to a supreme monk for the rest of the day. Queen d5. That's ridiculous if it works. Queen g5. These moves. What are these moves? Literally, like, what he's just done. He's left things attacked by pawns, but I can't take his queen because I get mated. I have to somehow look for a way to sacrifice my own queen. I have to take advantage of the fact that I'm up the exchange and two things are hanging, technically. So the first question to ask is, what is the threat? Probably just this or this. Next question to ask is, what do I do about it? I could play queen d4. Queen d4 loses material, right? Queen d4. Idea is if he takes with bishop, then I take. I'm not getting mated right away. Can't be good though. Crazy. It's so crazy. What else do I do? I don't even see candidate moves. I have some sort of counterattack. Knight d4. He just takes on a8. This is so sad. I mean, I can't help but just be in awe in what he's just done. Out of this world combination. Knight g5, queen d5. Because if he didn't have queen d5, like, it's probably completely fine for black. Why he took so long before playing knight g5. Okay, another weird candidate move is queen e5. Can't even draw arrows. I'm so flustered. But then he just takes on c6. Doesn't work at all. I have to consider like weird moves here. His queen is hanging. Queen take b3, no. Queen e2 doesn't work. If I take his knight, he takes my knight. That's a big problem because then he's threatening mate. Like, I don't even see a way to fight here. I guess, okay, queen d4. Queen d4 is the only move. Maybe I have to just calculate it a bit more in depth. Let's check. Takes with queen. I take. My rook is hanging. I'm up the exchange. So he takes on a8. I take here, and then he's just up a piece, and it's completely winning. Here doesn't work. And I can't even move because queen d8, mate. Bishop d7. Not a move. And what to do? Too strong. Time is ticking. But like really. Rook a7 gets crushed. Queen takes e6. And then too many things are hanging. The problem is queen takes e6 comes with a mate threat. I have no time to save the king. Queen d4. This is ridiculous. That's so crazy. Okay. Queen d4. Wait, what? That's not what I... Oh, this is also completely winning. Let's take... Yeah. First I saw him, I'm escaping the mate, but now he's just winning material. Was that the best he could have done? Probably yes. Ah, he's still mating me. If I play rook b8. Pretty nice. Doesn't even take the rook. Now he takes it. Okay. One more move. Good game. I wasn't really looking at the chat. I was just complete awe. Final tap chess in the chat. I think Lilo will take over. Final tap chess thinks so. Such a happy stream a moment ago. Yeah, that took a turn for the worst. Donate all bits if Eric wins. Well, that didn't happen. 14 bits. I was running out of time. Calculator Jones. New person. I played him yesterday. I wasn't suspicious of engine use, but he's provisional. I mean, he's a strong blitz player though. Analysis board. I mean, it's very possible for a human to find this. Queen d5, it's so crazy. Because it's like a quiet move. A quiet queen sacrifice. He just wants to take on c6. I'm up material, and I... Ridiculous. Stockfish. How quickly will Stockfish find queen d5? Oh, it's winning even. Oh, bishop take h7. Queen e4, another idea. So knight g5 only winning line. Wow. Bishop a3? The best. Bishop a3 is up there, yeah. C take d3. This is another moment I thought bishop, like, c take d3 just seems so weird. A pawn structure like this. Let's do something happy. I'm just curious what the computer thinks of this game. Request? Wait, what? Can I not request engine analysis? Can someone tell me what's happening here? Why is it not requesting? Okay, I'm reconfiguring my windows. You can see everything. Did I like surpass a limit or something? Are there any Lichess mods watching or in the chat that can tell me why it's not doing like computer analysis? Is there already an existing? Confused. Let me refresh. Enable. I disabled that. Turn off the book. Re-enable. Nope. Okay. Well, I'll do this a fancy way. Takes a while. Reload page. But the Fuchsia is saying there's already existing analysis. I tried refreshing. This is a good opportunity to show a trick in Lichess. In this case, it's a workaround. But let's say you play a game that is outside Lichess and you want to run the computer analysis. The way to do it is go to Learn, Study, New Study. We'll just computer. And then we can import the game with this. Add. And then this better work. Please work. Okay, it looks like it's working. Props to the Lichess servers, which are very expensive to run, that support this feature. I remember seeing a talk by T-Vault, and like the technology that runs this is very impressive. Something called Fishnet. Let's go forward here. I mean, either he's like anonymous like Nakamura, or okay. Well, that was a slightly unfortunate experience. But I mean, the fact that I have now an amazing position to show students white to move and win from this position, to find knight g5 and then queen d5, and the fact that it just seems like there's so few options for white. So thank you to my opponent for at least having an instructive moment. Okay. I don't know if I want to play more classical games. A couple bad experiences this tournament. Actually, 3 bad experiences. One of them involving Queen B1. And the other 2, I think we're pretty clear. Let's identify some photos for emotes.